I don't know how to trust again because I've been betrayed. This is a very, very serious issue because the strength of a relationship is heavily dependent on trust. Now, I'm not going to deceive you and say you are going to get to a point where you will just trust 100% and go into a relationship. That's not true. It's not feasible. Trust is more difficult to build after it has been broken. Now, it is even difficult to build trust normally, but after it has been broken, it is now more difficult to build it than it was initially. But one thing you can do, and this is a general principle in trusting people in general, is that you only give them little level of advanced trust and trust them based on how well you see them handle the amount of trust you have given them. For example, if you have many past experiences that are horrible, for instance, and anytime you tell people about those experiences, they just, so you have done all of this, I cannot marry you, and everything ends. A better approach would be for you to review milder, review milder information. I'm just using this as an example to explain what I mean by giving trust in successions. That you review some milder level of information and see how they respond to that, and that response will guide how much you are able to trust them moving forward. Now, this is not just about information, but about trust in general. That as you continue to communicate with them, as you continue to see them go through different experiences with you, and how they relate with you in those experiences. On days when you're sad, how did he or her show up? Is it a girl? I don't know if it's a girl. So on the days when you're sad, how did him or her show up? On the days when you had something you're celebrating, how did him or her show up? On difficult days, did they back down? Like, when you see how they relate with you and how well they are able to show up through all these different phases of your life, then you can continually increase your trust for them. So this does not mean that you enter the relationship half-hearted. It does not mean that you don't give your full commitment, that you are giving your attention here, giving your attention here. That's not what I mean. But what I mean is that you enter it with a level of awareness that this person is just a human. Even the best of humans can still fall short at some point. So you are giving that allowance that, okay, I don't really know, things can still go very wrong, but I am choosing to do this afraid. And you give that level of allowance. Many times I discover that the reason why people get seriously broken after a breakup is because in their mind they already have a sort of conviction that this person can never go wrong. Like, this person is 100% perfect, they can never betray me. But that is not true. Even you, as good as your heart is, if your heart is good, you can still betray someone. Not because you want to wicked them, not because you want to be wicked to them, but because some things can just go out of your control. So if you have that basic understanding about humans, that even at our best, we are still humans. Even at our best, we can still fall short. So that will guide the level of expectation you have. So you are not going into it expecting that this person is 100% and this person can never do anything wrong. Because if you have that expectation, then your trust is going to be greatly destroyed again, and you just keep getting very broken, very broken. So you are very committed to them. You are not double dating. You are focused, but you are doing it with a level of awareness that this person can falter. And the more you continue to see them prove themselves as someone who is committed to you as well, then the more the level of trust you can give to them. This is going to help. And it's even for everybody, not just for people who have had their trust broken before. For everyone, this is how we should approach the level of trust. It is going to be difficult for you who have had your trust broken before. But another thing that can help is if you now pay attention intentionally pay attention to the things that went wrong in your previous relationships that caused those level of distrust. Try to find out what you did wrong. Like, in what areas did you close your eyes to some red flags? What were some things that you did wrong that you could have done better? This is going to help you in your choice of your next partner, and you are not going to just easily say yes to someone that will repeat that same pattern that you experienced before. And if you are able to be more intentional with your choice, and you're able to be more strategic, and you make a better informed decision, that is also going to help your trust, because you know that, okay, now I have corrected for the errors that existed in the past. So there's a greater likelihood that this is going to work. So a combination of this, having this awareness that human beings can falter, so you only trust them based on how well they're able to handle the little level of trust you are giving them. And secondly, you try to correct for the mistakes you have discovered in the past. This is going to help you build trust faster moving forward.